closing your eyes and just sitting in an upright, comfortable position, a position of alertness, but also comfortable. And in this moment, I invite you to just bring your awareness to your breath for just a moment. Just grounding in this present moment, leaving whatever got us here outside the door. Giving ourselves a gift of presence in this moment. Just observing the breath for just another moment. And however that looks to you. And as we go into this meditation of the negative bias, I invite you right now to just listen to my words about how the negative bias just keeps us trapped in cycles of self-judgment, fear, and fixation on what is wrong. And through this meditation and mindfulness, we can cultivate awareness, compassion, just loosening the grip of negative bias and shifting into a more open-hearted presence. So as you allow yourself to settle, I invite you right now to just take a moment to just gently scan your mind and just notice any negative thoughts, self-criticism, or areas where you may feel stuck in judgment. Perhaps it's a recent mistake you made, a fear, or just that lingering feeling of not being enough. Noticing if the mind naturally gravitates towards something negative. And just simply naming what is here without resistance. So you can say, fear is here, judgment is here, maybe I don't feel good enough is here. So just naming whatever's here. And just recognizing what is arising. Not trying to fix or change. Just being very curious to our human experience. On whatever's arising here, at this point, we want to allow it to be here with just no resistance. Whether it's judgment, not worthy, or criticism, Just letting it take up space for a moment and be okay with really being here. Rather than trying to push it away, you're telling whatever here, you belong. It's okay, even telling yourself it's okay to feel this way. Just imagine yourself making space for this discomfort without trying to change or analyze. Trusting that whatever is arising is a part of your human experience. Like sitting beside a friend who's in pain, you are simply holding space for yourself with kindness. Now we're going to investigate a little. I want you to really just kind of look in with curiosity by asking yourself, with whatever this negative bias is here, the judgment, the criticism, the I'm not worthy, I want you to now ask yourself, what am I believing about myself right now? And when you ask, what am I believing? Can you feel it in the body? It might be tightness in the chest or the throat, maybe even aching. And if you can't feel anything at all, knowing there's no right or wrong, it's just setting the intention to feel this judgment or criticism or unworthy in the body. Knowing this is a practice. Now I want you to ask this part and this sensation in the body, what do you need most from me right now? And if you can't feel it in the body, just asking this judgment or whatever's here, what do you need from me? What do you need to be okay? And not trying to think about it, just letting whatever comes up. You notice you're getting in your head, drop back into the body by just simply taking a deep breath. Now, if this negative bias is making you feel afraid, not enough, or judgmental, I invite you to just think, is this belief true? And what happens when you believe this thought? Who would you be without this thought? And as you explore these words, just remembering this is not about fixing. It's about seeing whatever is here in our human experience with this loving awareness. So again, is this belief true? What happens when I believe this thought? And who would I be without this thought? Again, letting whatever arises just arise with no judgment, no criticism, as if you're talking to a friend who's in pain. Learning to be your own best friend by giving yourself this presence. Now, the last part of this meditation is now. I invite you to offer compassion to yourself, bringing a sense of warmth to the part of you that is caught in this negativity. Again, imagine speaking to yourself like you would a close friend, whispering kind words. I see you. I care about you. You are enough. You are perfect just the way you are. Or whatever words of encouragement come up that resonate with you. Just giving yourself those words of encouragement. You can even place a hand over your heart and just breathe in this sense of kindness and care. Feeling the warmth from your hand, this care to yourself. And if you feel you need something more, maybe even visualizing a loving presence, a wise friend, a compassionate figure, maybe your own wisdom, or even just some spirit animal or symbolic figure. But just imagine them giving you this care, embracing you with warmth and understanding. Letting yourself rest in this nurturing presence, absorbing its kindness. And again, if you can, take it just a little deeper. And if you can feel the presence of someone embracing you, holding you, giving you this warmth, this love, try and see if you can feel in the body of what it would feel like to be held by this person. And if you can't feel anything, again, this is just a practice. There's no right or wrong, just setting the intention to connect, to embody this feeling of love, of nurture. Now, as we close this meditation, I invite you now to just take a deep breath in and exhale softly. And just notice if there's any more space around the thoughts. Remembering that negative bias is not who we are. It's simply a habit of the mind. And with mindfulness and compassion, you can rewrite the patterns of your brain and open to a fuller, more balanced way of seeing things. So slowly wiggling your toes and your fingers, bringing awareness back to the room, gently opening the eyes. And I invite you just to really carry this awareness, this allowance and kindness with you as you move throughout the rest of your day, your evening, your week. And if, let's see, hold on. Yeah, so just the last thing is, imagine for a moment that your brain was just as wired to notice joy, love, and connection as it is to notice fear and lack. Right? The truth is, with mindfulness, it can be. So let's return to a nice Nin's wisdom. We see the world as it is, or we see the world not as it is, but as we are. So the more we see ourselves in this positive, loving, gentle, compassionate way, the more we see the world around us in the same way. And the wound is the place where the light enters you. Rumi. Whenever negative bias arises, just return to that rain meditation as your practice of healing. And you are not your thoughts. You are the loving awareness behind them. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.